I'm not going to be calling a snap election. I've been very clear that I think we need that period of time, that stability, to be able to deal with the issues that the country is facing and have that election in 2020. Well, there were plenty of voices suggesting what I should do in this. Of course, there were quite a lot of voices suggesting that I should go down the Leave route. But as I say, I approach this decision in the way I approach other important decisions. Look at the facts and come to a view. And when I put all that together, when I think about the potential risk to jobs, the uncertainties for our economy if we were to leave the European Union, when I think about the security, the discussions I've had within the EU, because I do believe we are more secure in the EU.
You propose to increase national insurance contributions from the self-employed. Within a week, you back down from that. You accept that?
Yes, I accept that.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Laura Kunsberg, BBC News. You have today again and repeatedly all the way through this campaign attacked Jeremy Corbyn for being uncertain and unsure, to use your phrase. But you have just announced a significant change to what was offered in your manifesto, saying there will now be the possibility of a cap on social care that was not in the plans that was announced just 4 days ago.
Robert Nisbet from Sky News. You talk about a coalition of chaos, but isn't this a manifesto of chaos now? What else are you going to clarify within the next few days? And also, what message do you think this is sending out to those prime ministers and chancellors around Europe that you are prepared to be so flexible with what you originally set down in stone?
Prime Minister Emily Morgan, ITV News. You say that you are prepared to take the difficult decisions, but you have just buckled under pressure over your social care plans. Isn't this U-turn really just a cynical attempt to stop voters leaving you in droves?
Michael Crick, Channel 4 News. I don't recall a U-turn on a manifesto in any election campaign. Doesn't this show that you are really weak and wobbly, not strong and stable?
If I was sitting in Brussels and I was looking at you as the person I had to negotiate with, I'd think, she's a blowhard who collapses at the first sign of gunfire.
Yes, and we couldn't be being clearer because yes, and not only are we dropping it, but we are dropping it ahead of a general election, and we're being completely explicit in our manifesto that we're dropping it, and we're dropping it because we've looked again at this proposal and we don't think it's fair.
Let's be clear. We have not changed the principles that we set out in the manifesto. Nothing has changed. 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 Nothing has changed.